Hi everyone, Becky here. All right, I guess we're going back to the grind. Grinding away. Grind. Time for a grind. HSK 7 through 9 vocab. We're past the halfway mark, but I must admit, yeah, it is grindy. All right. 客机. So 客 is a guest, right? 客机 is this like a charter flight or something? 这架客机即将起飞。客机 passenger plane. All right. So as opposed to what? 军机? I don't know. It's not in the dictionary. Put it in here. 客机. 客机往一级民用飞机 so civilian aircraft. 民用飞机是指一切非军事用途的飞机。all right. So 民用飞机也称民航飞机。All right. I think I don't care that much about this word. I'll just note it exists. Passenger aircraft. All right. 苛刻. Yeah, 苛刻 is a tricky word. But it's kind of like harsh in the sense of harsh conditions. Something like that. 老板对员工要求很苛刻 harsh requirements. Harsh, severe, demanding. 苛刻. 苛刻. A little tricky to remember all the tones, isn't it? There's just too many characters. 苛刻. All right, I haven't colored it in, but I definitely know this word. 苛刻. Okay, it's defined as 过分严格, excessively strict. 极其刻薄. What is 刻薄? I don't know this word. 刻薄. Harsh. 极其刻薄. 条件苛刻. 苛刻的举则. All right. So that's another word. 刻薄 you can add to your list. But anyway, 苛刻. 刻苦. 刻苦. I don't know. It sounds rough or tough. Bitter, like an unpleasant experience, something like that. 他学习非常刻苦. No, it's like assiduous. Assiduous. This one. Assiduous. Hardworking. But with respect to learning in this case. 刻苦. All right. Is there anything else we need to know about 刻苦? 刻苦. 不怕困难, 吃苦精神强. All right. So willing to suck it up and do the hard work and in order to, I don't know, do your thing. Okay. 刻苦钻研, 刻苦学习. All right. Are we 刻苦学习? Maybe. 颗粒. I'll just put in Google image search. 颗粒. So both 颗 and 粒 refer are measure words for or classifiers for like granular materials. I don't know the exact difference between them, but 一颗牙齿, right? A tooth, small objects, and 一粒沙子, a grain of sand. So 颗粒 is just a grain, is it? Kernel, granulated. You can use 虾 for granulated. 虾糖, granulated sugar. 虾糖. Yeah, 虾. This is one of the characters for sand, but it can refer to granulated like this, granulated sugar. Anyway. 这个颗粒很小. Oh, all right, that's like the least useful sentence ever. All right. 客流. I don't know. 流 is a flow, so I assume it's a flow of 客. A flow of customers. 早高峰地铁客流很大. Flow of passengers. All right. 客流. Not in the dictionary, but it's 客机的客, right? Passenger flow, passenger aircraft. All right, we'll put it in Google image search. All right, they're doing their thing. Flow of passengers. Oh, it can mean passengers, can it? Not really, but customer flow, maybe in a business or a shop. All right. Kolong. Kolong, I think it's a loan word, right? Kolong. So attack of the Kolong. Yeah, actually, I went here. This is in Scotland. This is Dolly the sheep. Dolly Kolong Yang, I don't know. Kolong. Kolong Yang, Dolly. Yeah, I saw Dolly the sheep in, it's in Edinburgh. In the Edinburgh Museum, if I remember correctly. Kolong. Yeah, anyway, Kolong is the Chinese word for clone. How do you say attack of the clones, like Star Wars? Attack of the clones. 克隆战, yeah. 克隆人的进战. Is that the official translation? There it is. Attack of the clones. 克隆人的进战. Okay, so we put 人, so it's clones as in the form of people. All right. 克隆人的进战. Attack of the clones. All right. Ken. So Ken is the character for gnaw or nibble. Ken. All right. So rodent. Remind me. 啃食目动物 or just 啃食动物. So 啃食. So gnaw teeth animals. So they have gnawing teeth. These animals, like a mouse or a capybara, or etc. etc. That capybara looks, I don't know, it's giving me side eye. All right. What were we doing? Oh yeah, so can like a dog or something eating a bone or something like this, right? Gnawing on a bone. Can 骨头. Well, that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. Why can you not gnaw on a bone? Yeah. Am I wrong? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. What is it used? Gnaw biting. What can you gnaw on? Okay, 给鼠啃虫咬了，鼠啃虫. Oh, by rats and biting insects. 啃虫. Oh, near. Where did I go wrong? And 骨头. Oh, where did I go wrong? I don't know. Anyway, 狗狗吃骨头. Yeah, 啃骨头. You can 啃骨头. 啃骨头. Apparently, she can 啃骨头 as well. All right. Okay, 啃老族. So this is like gnaw on the elderly 族. So this refers to adult children who live with their parents. It's used a little bit negatively, but at the same time, it happens a lot nowadays because we can't afford to move out, can we? 啃老. Yeah, to live with one's parents despite reaching adulthood. 啃. 他在啃一根玉米, so gnawing on corn. Right. 坑. Yeah, 坑 is a hole in the ground. 路上有一个大坑. 坑. That's a 坑. There's all 坑s. Okay, 水坑. 水坑 is that. It's a puddle. You call it a puddle. If you want to jump in muddy puddles, you must wear your boots. 泥坑. Mikeng is a muddy puddle. Mikeng. And wakeng, you dig a hole. Wakeng, oh, this is tiankeng. So this is filling in a hole. But this is wakeng. Yeah, wagakeng. Wakeng. All right, keng. I don't know these ones. All right. Okay, kenqie. Yeah, so this ken is chengken de ken. Chengken. No, chengken. Chengken de ken. Sincere, honest, cordial, ken, earnest. Okay. Kenqie. So this is like genuinely eager or something like this, I guess. 他恳切的请求帮助. Sincere, earnest. Yeah, I can't tell the difference between these words, but there you go. 恳求. I guess it's 恳切的请求. 恳求. Beg, beseech, entreat. 他恳求你再给我一次机会. Oh, 我恳求你. 我恳求你. All right. Yeah, 恳求. What? 恳求. It's in the dictionary. Dictionary says 真诚的请求. Like a sincere request. 恳求大力协助. All right. I beseech. Yeah, there's not much else here. All right, let's move on. 可谓. Yeah, 可谓 is equivalent to so-called in English. So you would use this in, I think, maybe two circumstances. One is when you're suspicious about the name, like this is a highlighter versus this is a so-called highlighter, right? So if you add the so-called, it implies some sort of suspicion about it. There's something, maybe it doesn't highlight very well or something like this. And 可谓, it can be used to mean it's called this. 它的表现可谓完美. So-called perfection. It could even be said. Hold on. 可谓. Oh, no, I've got it wrong, haven't I? 所谓. 所谓. This one, so-called. This is the so-called highlighter, is this one. Sorry, 所谓. I got it wrong. 可谓. It could even be said. 可谓. All right, no, I got it wrong. Sorry, got it wrong. 可谓一大乐事，一大乐事。春分可谓最是一年春好处。What? 可谓是十分景物。Maybe described as. 可谓. All right, I don't know this word then. 可谓. 可谓。可恶. It's not in the dictionary. All right. Put in 百度百科. Okay. 本词条这个多含义. Okay. 可谓. 可谓. It may be said. It may be called. All right. It's funny how the Chinese encyclopedia defines things in English. Okay, 可以说是, 可以称为. Okay, so there's two definitions there, right? One is it could be said or it could be called. Yeah, this one is a little, I don't know how to interpret it. From 论语, all right. 可谓孝哀, 孝仪. All right. What am I going to do? How much do I even care about this word? I don't care about it all that much. Oh, next is 可恶. Let's move on to 可恶. 可恶. Detestable or something. Repulsive, vile, hateful, abominable. 可恶. So if you play Genshin Impact, a lot of the characters say 可恶 a lot. 这只可恶的蚊子又咬我了。This detestable mosquito. 可恶，可恶，令人厌恶。恼恨。OK， 令人厌恶恼恨。真可恶，可恶的很。搬弄是非，实在可恶。Yeah, all right. So it's describing something as detestable or whatever. 可恶的东西，可恶的倾诉，又爆发了。Okay, so 倾诉 is like venting or your inner frustrations. Detestable venting? I don't know. Yeah, any more context? 今天他终于来了，但又和这个可恶的陌生人作伴。Okay, so the detestable stranger. 作伴 accompanying that detestable stranger. All right. 种族歧视非常可恶. Racism is detestable. Yeah. All right. 可想而知. Yeah, this is vaguely familiar. 可想而知. So you're able to think and thereby know. 可想而知. It's like some things you just like think about it for a moment. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. 当时的情况可想而知. You can imagine the current situation. 可想而知. What does the dictionary define it as? 可想而知. It doesn't say anything at all, all right? 可想而知. We'll put it in here, see what happens. 意思是不用说明，就能想象得到。So it doesn't need explaining, you can just imagine it. 想象. All right. All right. I think it's pretty self-explanatory from the characters. 可想而知，可想而知. Okay. 可笑. Yeah, so 可笑 is a negative word. 可笑, it's like laughable, right? 这个想法真可笑. This way of thinking is laughable. It's, yeah, so you're using it as a really harsh way of describing things. 可笑. Ridiculous, yeah. Funny, not so much. Yeah, it's more negative than that. 可笑. How can this not be in the dictionary? 可笑. It's a really common word. I'll put it in here. 可笑. Okay, 基本解释是使人感到好笑. Okay, but where's the real meaning? Yeah, 基本含义. 主要包含两个释义，形容人的言语、动作和形貌非常滑稽。So their words, actions, or appearance are comical. 引人发笑 and 因不合情理不合情理，因不合情理而令人耻笑。This one 耻笑 you're sneering and ridiculing someone. 多用于表达感叹或讥讽 is it 讥讽这个讥 yeah I think usually it's quite bad. Yeah, so 可笑 is usually negative. 好笑 is a good one. 你的笑话很好笑。好笑，一点都不好笑。什么事这么好笑？ Yeah, 好笑 but 可笑 is ridiculous or like worthy of ridicule. All right. 刻意 is something like painstakingly. 他刻意回避了这个问题. So he put in a lot of effort to avoid a certain question. 刻意 intentionally, painstakingly. So yeah, 刻意用尽心思，刻意模仿，刻意经营. Yeah, adverb. You put it before a verb. 可以. Yeah, this is 可以. If you get your tone wrong, if you get your tone wrong on this one, 可以, 可以, you can pronounce 可以. Yeah, 可 is able to be 疑. 疑 is doubt, 怀疑, right? 怀疑的疑. 可以. Sorry, 可以. 那个人的行为很可疑. Oh, this person's behavior is very suspicious. 可疑. How is this not in the dictionary? Yeah. This is what I end up with as a typo all the time. If you write 可以 and make a typo, it becomes 可以. All right. 客运. I don't know, but presumably it's like passenger transport or something like this. 运输 is transport, or to transport something else, really. 这条线路主要承担客运任务. Passenger transportation, 客运. All right, there's a lot of 客 words that I'm not familiar with. 客运. Not in the dictionary. I kind of feel like this word is somewhat self-explanatory, but we'll see how we go. I have no idea. 道路旅客运输. So road, 旅客, traveler transportation? I don't know. Anyway, that's not what I wanted anyway. 克制. 克制 is something like curb or restrain or inhibit, something like this. 他努力克制自己的情绪. Yeah, so this is control your 情绪, your mood or emotions. Like you kind of keep it down to make sure you don't burst out in anger or something like this. 克制, what do they translate it to? Restrain, control, restraint, self-control. 克制. What does the dictionary say for 克制? 克制. 克制. 多指压抑, 控制情感. So 克制 is for emotions. 克制感情, 克制自己. Okay. And the other word was 压抑. This one. 压抑. So this is suppress. You're suppressing your emotions. But presumably it's a good thing. 克制. This is more like you're restraining them, but it's like a good thing. These are emotions you don't want to spew out. Oh, this is an interesting 成语. 刻舟求剑. 刻舟求剑. So to engrave the boat and search for the sword. Probably if you're watching my videos, you already know this one, but let's go to 老外成语 guide. The almighty 老外成语 guide. 刻舟求剑. So why would you etch or engrave a boat to locate your sword, to seek a sword? Well, let's read the story and find out. Yeah, during the Warring States period, there was a man from the kingdom of Chuguo who was riding a boat across a river. When the boat reached the middle of the river, the man accidentally dropped a sword that he was carrying overboard. Right, so they're on a boat. He dropped his sword in the water. Straight to the bottom. He lunged forward and extended his hands in an attempt to catch the weapon, but it was too late and the sword sank to the water's depths. All of the other people on the boat expressed their sympathy, and several of them suggested that he quickly jump in the water to see if he could fish the weapon out before it sank to the bottom. And he refused to jump in, but that was because he had something else in mind. He pulled out a small knife and carved a mark into the ship's railing, and then told his companion, "This is where my sword fell, so I want to make a note of it." His words confused the others, but they didn't question him, shook his head. And when the ship finally docked on the other side of the river, the man intentionally went over to the mark he had carved, then jumped into the water and began the search for his sword. He searched and he searched and he searched, but he couldn't find any trace of the weapon anywhere. He finally gave up, scratching his head in bafflement. Anyway, then the others realized what he was trying to do. They all roared in laughter. Yeah, so he dropped his sword overboard, and he marked the side of the ship. And then later on, when the ship had moved to another location, he went to search for the sword. So it represents, yeah, changing circumstances, such as the ship moving, and you're not taking this to in account. Obstinately, I'm not sure how obstinately it is, but all right. Yeah, an action made pointless by changed circumstances. So it's one of the most famous 成语，他的想法简直是刻舟求剑. Oh, maybe it is obstinately. Yeah, it's a very well-known 成语. Is it in the dictionary? No. Oh, how can it not be in the dictionary? That's blowing my mind. 刻舟求剑, 刻舟求剑. Where are all the example sentences? Do they not have any example sentences? Li Ju. Do not have any example sentences. What am I supposed to do? I'll give it to the AI. Can I get, let's go for an example paragraph for, example paragraph. 时代飞速发展，可有些管理者，依然抱着旧经验不放. I feel like it is obstinate, like this one, 老外成语 guide said, the obstinate. 遇到新问题时，只会照搬过去的办法，照搬imitate copy， 照办过去的办法。这种刻舟求剑的做法注定会失败。Yeah, 注定 is like bound to fail. So this is used as an attributive to modify 做法. It's one of the most common, or one of the most well-known 成语 at least. Maybe it's not used all that commonly. All right, next is 孔. Okay, so 孔, first of all, it is a surname. You may know someone called 孔子. 孔子. This is Confucius. And you can also say 孔夫子. 孔夫子. Also Confucius. Okay, and often if you're reading, you might see 孔曰, 孔曰, this one. And this one is how you say Confucius says in Chinese. 孔曰, Confucius says. All right. But this is enough by itself. Confucius says, 三人行，必我有是焉. Probably. Okay. Kong. Kong. Okay, it is a surname. It's still a modern surname as well, actually. So you can meet people who have the surname Kong. Kong, it refers to a hole, such as like Yikong, Kong, like little holes in things. 针, that's a needle. 针上有一个小孔. 小孔. Yeah, hole. But it's not a big hole. It is a little hole. So what is something that has a hole? What's that? I don't know. Like in like your oh no, I was gonna say pupil, but pupil is 瞳, 眼瞳. Yeah, unfortunately pupil is 瞳, this one. Oh, it's second tone, 眼瞳. Oh, I didn't know that. Can you say 眼孔? Maybe you can. Oh, there it is, 眼孔. Oh, no, it's not 眼孔, it's 瞳孔. 瞳孔. All right. Your eye hole, your pupil hole. 瞳孔. 耳孔. Your ear hole. 耳孔. Ear canal. 耳漏 or fistula. Okay, I don't need to know about oral fistulas. Arador, yeah, there's certain holes in things. All right, you get the idea. It's a hole. Kongbai, yeah, so this is void and blank, or space and, space and white, or void and white. It means blank. I slipped out through that one. Blank, such as in a blank space on a form, you 填空. Oh, maybe it should 空白. Oh, it is fourth tone, isn't it? 空白. So 空, vacant, I guess, or empty. 空白. All right. So 填空, like on a form. 这段记忆完全是空白的. Okay, blank space. This memory is a blank space. I don't know what that means. But usually I see it on forms. 空白. 空白. Well, there's a 空白, a blank certificate, an empty certificate. 空白, yeah. 空白单字表. Okay, and 填空. No. 填空. So you fill in the blank. 填空. Oh. 填空. I have no idea if I can do this. I think there's like a 90% plus chance of me not being able to do this. No, 什么风里 no, 这什么绝胖 no, 来了 no, yeah, can't do it. Presumably this one's 人山人海 水深什么热 no, I don't know that one. 名扬 no, no. I got one. I got the really, really easy one. All right, anyway. I was 填空. 恐怖. 恐怖 is like terror. 这是一部恐怖电影. 恐怖电影 horror movie. 恐怖. All right, so there's a couple of words you need to know, but maybe you don't want to know. 恐怖. 恐怖. 恐怖分子 terrorist. 恐怖分子 yeah. And 恐怖袭击 a terrorist attack. 恐怖袭击 yeah. Anyway, I want to move away from that. Note those words exist and we'll talk about something else. 恐怖电影 and 恐怖感 maybe 恐怖感 恐怖网 a terror network. Oh dear. 恐怖片 yeah. 恐怖感 a sense of horror. 恐怖感恐怖片 yeah, usually this one 恐怖片 is horror movie, right? 恐怖片 all right. All right. What is this? 空荡荡 I'm not sure. 房间里空荡荡的 so it's empty, right? 空荡荡 Let's see if we can find it in this book. Here it is. 重叠词训练大全 All right. 静悄悄闹哄哄淅沥沥哗啦啦笑盈盈毛茸茸笑眯眯脏兮兮甜津津乱哄哄顶呱呱胖嘟嘟雾蒙蒙空荡荡 There it is. 空荡荡空荡荡胖乎乎圆滚滚急匆匆笑盈盈乐呵呵甜滋滋香喷喷沉甸甸甜蜜蜜鲜嫩嫩乱蓬蓬水灵灵急冲冲兴冲冲白花花白嫩嫩白晃晃金灿灿 sorry 金闪闪绿茵茵绿油油绿莹莹灰扑扑黑压压黑乎乎红扑扑蓝湛湛灰沉沉灰溜溜干巴巴皱巴巴光秃秃天苍苍野茫茫气冲冲恶狠狠冷冰冰阴森森 Sorry, next page. 直勾勾，盐巴巴，齐刷刷，油腻腻，直挺挺，甜丝丝，美滋滋，湿淋淋，傻乎乎，硬邦邦，暗沉沉，慢吞吞，慢腾腾，傻愣愣，密匝匝，软绵绵，怯生生，醉醺醺，瘦巴巴，气昂昂，贼溜溜，懒洋洋，凉飕飕，亮堂堂，暖融融，乱糟糟，水汪汪，轻飘飘，湿漉漉，咕噜噜，孤零零，乐淘淘，哭啼啼，泪汪汪，羞答答，亮晶晶。All right. Yeah. Yeah, this has a lot of, it lists lots of words that have repeated characters in them. 高高兴兴，支支吾吾，长长久久。Yeah. 练起练起，修理修理。Different formats. 应有尽有。Oh, there's a lot of 一动不动。Oh. 说一是一。All right. 短短长长方方尖尖 yeah, you get the idea. It lists lots of words that have repeated characters, and you can practice them like that. Okay, 空荡荡空荡荡 yeah, usually when I get words like this, I just ignore the second character. I ignore the repeated character and just look at the first one. Yeah, I don't know, what's the logic here? 空荡荡空荡荡空荡荡 sorry, 空荡荡 is it in the dictionary? 空荡 is in the dictionary, but not 空荡荡 空旷 oh wow, we learned that character in the last video. 空旷空旷空旷而冷清 so okay, so it's void, but also kind of 冷清 I don't know, cold. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'll put it in here. 空荡荡空荡荡的房间 just empty 空荡荡屋里闲得很空荡荡 this is a 空荡荡的房间 is that 空荡荡空空荡荡 you got so it's you've got 空空荡荡 you've got 空荡 and 空荡荡 is there 3 of them? Hilarity. Oh, well, there was one with the desert. I want to see the desert one again. Oh no, it's gone. Oh no. Here. Kong Kong Dang Dang. The name of a song, is it? It's on Spotify. Li Shang Chao. Li Shang Chao. Kong Kong Dang Dang. Alright. Kong Kong Dang Dang 的地铁站. Kong Dang Dang. Alright. 空荡荡的教堂, 教室, I should say, 教室. Alright. Alright. Wait. 空洞. So we know dong is whole. 空洞. Cavity, empty, vacuous. Right. 它的发音很空洞. So this speech, the words are meaningless. 空洞. What does the dictionary say? 1 second. Right. Sorry, wait. 空洞. 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 Is a noun. 空洞. One's a noun, one's an adjective. Okay. Number 1, noun. 物体内部的窟窿. Wow, we studied 窟窿 in the last video. Do you remember what it means? It was a hole or emptiness, right? 例如, 铸剑里的砂岩, 肺结核病人, 肺部形成的窟窿等. Wait, there's a medical thing, like a cavity in like an organ. What's this? 英文学空洞 a void in space. 今年就这个中和在宇宙最大空洞 something or other, right? Who is this character? It comes up a lot when I search. I don't know. It's some popular show or something, is it? Or is it a game? 首先小弟是个只玩3小时。Who is this? 空洞骑士。骑士 is a knight. So Knights of the Void, Hollow Knight. Okay, Hollow Knight. Is it a game? 空洞骑士 Hollow Knight. 澳大利亚，是由澳大利亚独特团队 Team Cherry 开发的一款2D 类银河 what is this? 类银河恶魔城 I don't know 恶魔城 Castlevania 动作冒险游戏 Alright. Made in Australia. Alright. Okay, so 空洞骑士 is the name of this game, Hollow Knight or Void Knight. Alright, 空洞. Anyway, we weren't meant to be looking up games, were we? This is Void. 空洞的男人. Okay, so he feels hollow on the inside. So what if I put 器官 organ? See what comes up. 空洞. Let's see what Dr. Huang has to say about this. 空肠. I don't see 空洞. No, I see 空肠, empty intestine. I want 空洞, no. How do I get 空洞? Empty stomach. I don't know. 空洞的 blah blah blah. Alright, I think we need to move on. Alright. 空洞. Vacuous. Number 2. Number 2 is an adjective. Oh, it's the one that AI came up with. 里面没有东西，没有内容和内容不切实。So it's an empty words or just have no real meaning. 空洞无物。空洞无物。空洞无物。Alright, 空洞无物。Yeah. 空洞无物。And 文章太空洞了。There's nothing in the article. Alright, let's continue. 控告。控告. This is to accuse. To accuse someone of a crime. So to charge. Yeah, so to be charged with a crime implies you're not found guilty yet, but the police are not just sitting on their hands, right? They're charging with the crime and you're expected to stand trial, that sort of thing. 控告对方诈骗. So he accuses his opponent of cheating or his counterpart. Okay, 控告. 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 All right, so it's not colored in, so we'll see how we go. 向国家机关、司法机关举报. All right, not what I was expecting, but it is. So report to government or legal authorities. 控告贪污分子. So you're ratting out someone who is corrupt. So 贪污分子. I don't know this one. Well, 贪污 is corruption. So presumably 分子 is just someone who is corrupt. All right. 控告, accuse. All right, anyway. Next is 恐吓. Yeah, this is usually 吓, but in this word it's 吓. 恐吓, threaten, menace. 他收到了一封恐吓信, a threatening letter. 恐吓. What do we need to know about 恐吓? 恐吓. All right. 恐吓. 用要什么的话 Is it 要挟 or something? 要挟的话 Have we not studied this before? 要挟 It looks unfamiliar to me. 用要挟的话或要挟的手段吓唬人 That one is 吓唬 frighten people. This is 吓唬人威胁人 Okay, so 恐吓信不怕恐吓不怕恐吓 Not afraid of intimidation. 恐吓拒绝恐吓 refuse or reject intimidation. Refuse to be intimidated. 也不怕他们的恐吓威胁威胁 is threats and intimidation 恐吓 All right 恐吓 All right Okay, so next, okay, so we have 恐 so 恐 pertains to being afraid. Do you know the word 恐怕? 恐怕 恐怕 sort of literally fear, this sort of thing. But it's usually this kind of afraid. I'm afraid, that kind of afraid. 恐怕恐怕恐怕我们无权透露那信息 yeah, it's kind of like unfortunately here, right? I'm afraid we do not have the authority to reveal that information. 我恐怕从未写过回信 I'm afraid I never wrote back. Yeah, yeah. So I remember when I heard this the first time, I thought, who is this person? I thought it was someone called with the surname Kong. Who is Kong Pa? Who is this person, Kong Pa? What Kong Pa? Oh, is your name Kong Pa? No, no, it's this one. What Kong Pa? I am afraid that. Yeah. Anyway, Huang. Yeah, Huang is used in situations where panic is involved. Someone is panicking. 慌张flustered, agitated. Is it 荒唐? No. What's the other ones? 慌乱, yeah. You're kind of acting irrationally. 慌忙. Maybe not necessarily though. All right. Anyway, mostly panicky, but maybe in those other words, it's like you're so busy, it's as if you're in a panic or something. 恐慌. So you're so afraid you're in a panic, right? So, all right, panicky, panic-stricken. 地震引发了民众恐慌. All right, so the earthquake caused the public to panic. 恐慌由于担惊害怕而引起恐惧慌张恐惧 is dread 慌张 is panic okay 神情恐慌 all right this is the second definition 物资严重的缺乏 okay 用水发生恐慌 what on earth could that mean 发生恐慌用水发生人们在寻找掩体逃离时发生恐慌 No, it's panic. But 物资严重的缺乏 a severe shortage of goods. So is this like panic buying or something? Yeah, I don't know. I think we can move on. 空间站 kind of space station. Space station. Do 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 do. Oh, no, what's the song? All right, space station. 空间站，空间站 ，space station， 在地球卫星轨道上，运行的大型载人航天器，有生活设施和工作设备，能够进行天文、生物和空间加工等方面的科学技术研究，也称轨道站。轨道站 （orbital station）。轨道站 That's another name apparently. Oh? Well, that doesn't look like a space station to me. 航天站，航天站。航天 is space flight. Oh, 太空站 There's another one. 太空站 All right, 航天站 All right. So what's this one? 空间站 All right, and what's the International Space Station? Is it 国际天空站 all right, it's a typo. Yeah, 国际太空站 I guess it depends where you're from. Was it no 空间站 空间站 Okay, 国际空间站 All right, International Space Station. All right. 空军 What could 空军 mean? Empty army. What? 大西明 Oh, it's so Kong here pertains to the sky. What is it? Sky or space? I think sky. So 空军 will be the Air Force. 大西明空军飞行员 Air Force pilot. Yeah. All right, 空军 Yeah, I do know this. It's just that I don't talk about the military very often, so you know. 空军主要负责空中作战的军种。Right. So 空军 So you've got army. What's army? 陆军 陆军 is the army, right? 陆军 And 空军 is Air Force. What's Navy? 水军 No, 海军中国人民解放军海军 This is the Chinese Liberation Army Navy. But, yeah, you get the idea. 海军 All right. This is 航母 Yeah, this is a 航母 So there's a 航母 in Tianjin. 航母 here. I went here once. Went on the aircraft carrier. Yeah. 天津航母主题公园 Yeah, you can go on the aircraft carrier itself. You may be surprised by how small it is and how ridiculously little room there is for a plane to stop. It's just amazing that a plane can stop in that distance. My understanding is this is an ex-Soviet aircraft carrier. I'm not sure. I can't read this. This is traditional characters. But yeah, 俄罗斯 It's Russian, but Sulian rather than Russian, right? 海达航母 This looks like an actual aircraft carrier, right? Or have they upgraded it to make it look more realistic now? It didn't look all like this when I was there. It looked very small. I was amazed at how small an aircraft carrier actually is. Anyway. Or at least that aircraft carrier. Anyway, 空军, the Air Force. 恐龙. Okay, so there is someone you may know who says this a lot. They're also a pig. 博物馆里有恐龙化石，化石 is a fossil. 恐龙 So terrible dragon. Yeah, actually it's the same in English. 恐龙, 恐龙, and 乔治, 乔治, 恐龙. This is 恐龙. This is 乔治. And 小猪佩奇, 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 乔治, and 恐龙. Where's 恐龙? I don't see 恐龙. There is 恐龙. All right. Where is 李贝卡? 李贝卡兔. Rebecca Rabbit. This one's Rebecca Rabbit. I like Rebecca Rabbit. 李贝卡兔. 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 I don't know. Yeah. 李贝卡兔. Rebecca Rabbit. 李贝卡. I like this one. All right. All right. 空难. I got nothing. 这次空难. 伤亡. 惨重. 空难. Is it like an air accident? An accident that occurred in the air? An air crash. Yeah. 空难. Wow, all right. 空难. What does the dictionary say? LMNOP. There is no 空难. No, this is my first time. 空难. So do these planes have to crash in the air? Like multiple planes crashing into each other? Is that the idea? Or is it just... Is it just air crashing in general? By the way, if you're afraid of flying, you might want to look away. Yeah. So, 空难. 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 So what's the usual one? Is it just shu or something like this? Oh, there's too many shus in Chinese. That one? No. All right. What's the other word for air crash? Shu. It is shu. Just I got the wrong characters. Shu. Yeah. So 空难 or 失事. Okay. 空难. All right. Let's continue. 空前. Yeah, 空前. So this refers to, all right, before there was nothing. Before there was nothing. In the past there was nothing, right? So it refers to something being unprecedented. 演出取得了空前的成功, an unprecedented success. And are we going to do the other one? No. Okay, so 空前, if you're going to learn 空前 as unprecedented, you need to know 前所未有. So in the past, there was none yet, right? There was never anything. 前所未有. 前所未有的大雨. Yeah, unprecedented rain, whatever. 前所未有. And 空前绝后. Now, 空前绝后 is a very, very strong version of unprecedented in that it's not only unprecedented with respect to the past, but it's not going to be... Well, what do I push? Yeah, 前所... no, 空前绝后. Yeah, it's not even going to happen in the future. So it didn't happen in the past. It won't happen in the future. It's happening right now. It's very, yeah. It's not just like unprecedented. First and last. Never going to happen again. Yeah. 空前绝后. Anyway. 空前绝后两天飞. Is it the movie Airplane? 空前绝后. All right, anyway, you get the idea. 空前 is this one. unprecedented by itself is unprecedented. If you add 绝后, it's in the future, it's not going to be reprecedented, if that's a word. All right, what are we doing? 空隙. Xi is kind of a crack or crevice in something. You may know it from 空隙, this one. In England, they say mind the gap. How would you translate that? Mind the gap. Oh, 小心间隙. Okay, mind the gap. Yeah, when you're at the tube in London, etc., they say mind the gap, which means, yeah, 小心间隙. Yeah. Yeah, so mind here is 小心. All right. So 空隙 will be something similar. Crack, gap between two objects. 阳光透过空隙照进来. All right, so the sunshine went in through the gap and shined inside something, maybe a bedroom or something. 空隙. So 空隙. We need a gap. Mind the gap. 空隙. Yeah, that's a gap. Please mind the gap. 请小心空隙. Oh, there it is. This is traditional characters, so I'm not sure where this is. Is it traditional characters? Oh, I'm not sure now. Maybe it's not. Please mind the gap. 空隙. All right. 空隙. So we've got three of them then, right? So we've got 空隙, we've got 间隙. So this will be the gap between two objects. 间隙. Oh, what's this? 膜间隙. A gap membrane? A membrane gap? A gap? What's a membrane gap? Sorry, I can barely see this. There is a membrane gap. So there's a gap between the cell membrane and like organelles or something. Here. So 细粒体膜间隙. What is 细粒体? I think 细粒体 is got to be organelles or something, right? Mitochondrion, or the plural mitochondria. Okay, so there's a gap between the cell wall and mitochondria, I guess. So it just doesn't stick or something? Well, I don't know. All right. So this is mitochondria. 线粒体. Like, okay, so line granular body. Why is it those characters? I don't know. String grain body or something like this. Anyway, mitochondria. All right. All right, 空想. All right, so 想 means to think, but if it's 空, yeah, you're not thinking, you're kind of deluding yourself. 空想. Daydream fantasy, yeah. 与其空想不如行动. Okay, so this is a 与其不如 structure. So rather than X, you should consider doing Y instead. Rather than daydream, why not act? Yeah, 空想. All right. Yeah, there's a few words along that line. 妄想, delusions of grandeur. 幻想, fantasy, 幻想, and 白日梦, daydream, 白日梦, daydream. All right, 空虚. 空虚 is void in the sense of phony or something like this. Phony, bogus, vacuous. It's like it's a negative word. 空虚, meaningless, hollow. 他感到内心很空虚. Okay, so the 内心 is very 空虚. Yeah, it's empty promise maybe. 空虚的 what can be 空虚? 国库空虚. Oh, that's just empty. The national coffers. 空虚的什么? 空虚的世界 a hollow world 空虚的生活 yeah this is a good one I think 空虚的生活 because it's figurative and I usually encounter it as figurative. All right, this is coal. Yeah, all right, I forget. 他这个人很抠门哦，抠 yeah, 抠鼻子的抠 but you can use the other one, right? I'm not sure. Sorry, look away if you don't want to see something disgusting. 抠鼻子 you pick your nose. 抠鼻子 抠 yeah. All right. I'm going to get rid of that image. Yuck. Coal. All right, what else can you call? I don't know the other ones. Let's look it up. All right, there seems to be 3 things maybe we need to know. One is pick, as in pick your nose. 抠鼻子. One is Coleman. What is Coleman? This is mean in the sense of stingy, cheap. Yeah, 人们都知道他是最抠门. All right. And the other one is 后之言. To be fastidious with phrasing, diction, or choice of words. So this is pedantic, is it? 在字句上钻研或挑毛病 yeah, nitpicky 挑毛病 OK 抠字眼咱们不要抠字眼咱们看看事实吧 Alright. Can you use the other 抠 for 抠鼻子? I don't know. Maybe you can't. No, it looks like you can't. It's this one. Oh, I'm a little tired. I'm gonna have a rest. Right, you still there? What were we doing? Had a bit of a rest. Coal we did, coal an. Okay, coal an. I have no idea what this is. An is a bank, such as of a river. Coal an. A port for external trade, a trading port between countries. 这里是重要的贸易口岸。口岸 Alright, I don't know this word. 口岸 口岸 Oh, 港口 The dictionary just defines it as 港口 Alright, 口岸口岸港口 That's just the definition, right? So it's just another name for 港口边境口岸负责口岸规划设计 blah 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 Alright, 口岸 Alright, it's a word. I really kind of don't care, but alright. 口碑 Is it like a motto? I don't know. 这家餐厅口碑很好 Or maybe it's reputation. Word of mouth, maybe. Public praise. Alright, 口碑比喻群众口头上的称颂 OK, 就是称颂的名字有很多是刻在碑上的 Alright. The 口碑 Alright. There's a historical backstory there, but kind of word of mouth. Public praise. 口碑来到 I don't know what that means. But 口碑很好. People speak well of this 餐厅. 口才口才 What is 口才? Is it gift of the gab? 说话的才能他很有口才 Eloquence. Gift of the gab. Do you say that? I don't know. Gift of the gab. Yeah, 口才 there it is. Gift of the gab. 他的口才 Gift of the gab. Alright. I'm not sure what else to do with that. I don't know. It's not like I'm going to use these words. 口吃 Mouth eat. What could mouth eat be? 他小时候有点口吃 Is that like gluttonous? 口吃说话时字音重复或 词句中断的现象stammer stutter. All right. 是一种习惯性的语言缺陷。All right. 的口吃 stammer stutter. 很多小孩口吃，但长大就改过来了。All right. All right. 口吃 they're all one meaning. So what can I say? There's not much more to learn. Just remember that. 扣除 refers to getting rid of, eliminating something. 扣除 扣 can mean deduct. So 工资会扣除个人所得税. So salary 会扣除 will deduct personal tax or something. 所得税 income tax. 扣除 it is deduct. 扣除 so it's 扣除从总数中减除 OK 扣除生活费 Alright so 扣除所得税 income tax. Alright, you there? Yeah. Okay, 口径 I got nothing. What are these words? 口径 mouth track, mouth trail? I don't know. 我们需要统一口径 so 径口径 Okay, so maybe it's this one, caliber such as in a rifle, and used figuratively to mean stance. 统一口径 a unified approach. So you need, like, for a rifle, you need the right bullet for the right gun kind of thing. 口径 okay, 口径 OK, 器物圆口的直径，小口径步枪。Yeah, so it is caliber on a rifle. So 径 would be diameter, right? So diameter in the sense of 直径 this one. 直径 there's 直径 and 半径. Yeah, this is diameter and half the diameter is radius. All right. So 口径. That's number one. How many definitions were there? 口径 3. 口径. Number 2. 比喻要求的规格、性能等. So the 规格 the rules, I don't know, and functionality of requests. 螺母 I don't know what 螺母 is. 螺母的口径不合适 What is 螺母？口径 The diameter of the 螺母 nut female component of nut and bolt 螺母 So the nut is the thing you put on a bolt. Like you put the bolt in and then there's wood in the middle and then the nuts on the other side to make sure it's... Yeah, but 螺母的口径不合适 not suitable. So this is just diameter, right? But it's a requirement. Oh, okay, so 规格 is like requirements or specifications for, in this case, the nut. All right. Number 3, 比喻说话的内容. What? 说话的内容 What you said. 对口径 What? 对口径 All right. Organized to give the same story. Okay, and 口径一致 This one. 口径一致 口径一致 一致 is consistent. Yeah. 在这个问题上我们口径一致 we spoke as one. We have the same thing to say. All right. 口径. I think what we're meant to think is 步枪. 步枪口径. Yeah, so this is a rifle, and yeah, 小口径步枪. So this is a small caliber rifle, and I believe that just means you have small diameter bullets. And a bullet. But don't ask me. I've never done anything with guns, I can tell you. All right. So this is 步枪, and this is a certain, okay, 大口径. This is a large caliber rifle and bullet, I guess. 大口径, large caliber. All right, that's my understanding of guns. Don't expect me to be an expert on guns. All right. 口令. Is this just like an oral command? 口头的命令, something like this. Oral command. Yeah. I don't know this one. What's the password? Ken sent me. 请输入登录口令. Please input the login 口令 password. 请输入密码口令 maybe here. Yes, drill sergeant. Okay, 站住口令. Okay. Stand still 口令谁? March up and down the square. Is that the idea? 口令. All right, I presume that's what it is. All right. 扣留. This is detained, isn't it? 扣留. 警方扣留了嫌疑人 detained. Detain the suspect. Yeah, 扣留. Is it in the dictionary? 扣留. 用强制手段把人或财物留住不放. So it's either a person or goods. 扣留违禁物品. Okay, so you're someone or something. You're withholding banned or sanctioned goods or something like this. Right. 口气. This is the manner of speaking. Like it's your tone and way of speaking. Like sometimes you can tell from someone's tone that they're quite grumpy or something like this. 他说话的口气很强硬 very firm 口气. All right, 口气. What does the dictionary say? 口气. 说话的气势. Okay. 口气太大改变了口气. All right. And number 2 is 言外之意口风. Okay, 听他的口气. 这件事要吹. 这件事要吹? What on earth could that mean? 这件事要吹? 要吹? Maybe it will fail. All right. And number 3 is 说话时流露出来的感情色彩严格的口气. All right. So it's the emotions that come through with your speaking. Yeah, I think it's much the same. Let's continue. Oh, what's this? 扣人心弦. I assume 扣 here means something like pluck. So it's like pluck at someone's heartstrings. 扣人心弦. Oh, does it have a pluck meaning? Smash, knock. 心弦. This is heartstrings. So same in English, really. 人 is people. Same in English. 扣人心弦. Is it in the dictionary? Maybe it's not. 扣人心弦. All right. Shall we try the almighty 老外成语 guide? 老外成语 guide. I have no idea if this is going to work. 扣人心弦. No. 扣人心弦. So let's go to 百度百科。百科。扣人心弦。该成语出自魏巍。It is 魏巍, right? 魏巍. I don't know who Wei Wei is. Novelist. That's not that long ago. Okay. So this is a relatively new 成语. I guess maybe if you got heartstrings, it sounds very English. So that makes sense. 第二部第7章，原文以后人心弦描述. Actually, can I just read the original? Where's the original? Yeah, here. So it's in 东方 from 1952. 据说是这人最不爱讲话，但那天的几句话却是那样扣人心弦，感到的自己当时流下了蓝泪。There it is. So this is the origin of the 成语. It's like tug at the heartstrings, I think. Oh, it's not exactly that, is it? Or at least not in here. But in this context, you're crying. Wei Wei has them crying. 其合意语义，核心语义是通过扣击打敲击。So we're calling, we're knocking at 与心弦内心共鸣点的意象组合。OK， 形容特定事物引发的强烈心灵共振。So a strong emotional or spiritual resonance. Yeah. Strong 心灵, this will be spiritual or heart or thoughts resonance. 作为动宾是结构的褒义成语。褒义 means it's a good thing. Okay, so something good is happening. So in English, if you say tug at someone's heartstrings, it can be a bad thing. Maybe something like something bad happened, or someone's like using emotional manipulation or something. 它主要用于文学创作、艺术表演、体育赛事等能激发积极情感共鸣的领域。语法功能上可做谓语、宾语和定语。Do you know what those mean? 谓语 is a predicate. So usually you have the subject and then the predicate in a sentence. The subject, say 我, and then predicate. 我 was it 扣人心弦? Oh no. So the subject name for this one would have to be something else. 他的故事扣人心弦. It's rather moving, I guess. So the 人 is unspecific, isn't it? So 宾语, what's 宾语? 宾语 is an object. So that means we need a subject, a verb, and then the object is 扣人心弦. I'm not sure how that would work. 定语 is an attributive. Think of it as like a generalized adjective. It's an adjective that it's used to modify nouns. Okay, so I assume you can go this and then put 的故事. That's my guess. Yeah. 电影有扣人心弦的故事情节. All right. And 故事 whoops. 扣人心弦 cliffhanger, gripping, attributive. Okay, 他新出的书读起来扣人心弦. Okay, so this is used as a 谓语, right? 他的书总是那么扣人心弦. So book can be gripping. Gripping is not a bad translation, actually. 那场比赛变得扣人心弦。OK，演出剧中都扣人心弦。轻巧那电影是这个的。All right. We didn't get any 宾语 but all right, let's move on. 口哨。口哨 yeah, 口哨 吹口哨 this is 口哨 I've never seen it without the 吹了一声口哨 yeah, apparently it's just you can put an R here 口哨 this is a whistle in the sense of you can 吹口哨 so this is 吹口哨 so it's this kind of whistling, but it's not. So this is whistling with your mouth, right? And 吹, is it this one? 吹哨 is that right? I'm not sure. Maybe 吹口哨 is also this one. So let's ask the AI. Does 吹口哨 refer to both whistling by the mouth alone and with a whistle? Yeah, that's what I thought. So 吹哨子is a whistle. So 吹哨子 red card. 吹哨 okay, 吹口哨 yeah, the 口哨 is whistle in the sense of what you're doing with your mouth, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. 口水 yeah. 小孩流口水了 all right. 流口水 is drool. 口水 is saliva. All right. 流口水 yeah, I don't know. This stuff makes me just feel disgusted, but all right. Drool. There's another character. I think it's Yen. Oh, it is. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, this is the character Xian. So okay, so this is the medical one, is it? Xian Xian. Xian Xian. So Xian is a gland. So Xian Xian is your saliva glands. Part of your endocrine system. Xian shui. Okay, so this xian is not salty, but saliva, medical one. Okay, xian suan, xian ye. Okay, there's a chongyu with this character. I have to look it up. Yeah, well, I asked the AI. Look it up, I mean ask the AI. This one, 垂涎三尺. So you're drooling 3 qi. What is qi here? Is it inch? Some sort of inch? No, foot. All right. 尺涎三尺. So yeah, it's like lots of drool, which implies you're really craving something. It's I find this stuff really revolting, but all right. 让我恶心. Ugh. Anyway, this 咸. All right, let's move on. All right. So 口水. So I guess you can 咸口水. I presume. Would it come in the same sentence? 口流咸水. All right, let's move on. Okay. 口头禅. Okay, so 口头 is a word in itself, really. 口头 refers to something that's, well, verbal or oral, such as an oral agreement, verbal agreement, as opposed to an unwritten agreement. 口头 yeah, 口头承诺, an oral promise or an unwritten promise. 口头之言, oral words. All right. Okay, so Chan. Yeah, Chan is something like mantra or something in this ballpark. Zen. Yeah. Okay, 口头禅. All right. mantra 口头禅，随便是他的口头禅，口头禅。Okay, 口头禅. So this is his catchphrase, is it? What's the other one? I use 座右铭, 座右铭. 座右铭, that's my motto. I use that one. Okay, 口头禅. All right, and 口香糖. Yeah, all right, this one's pretty easy. Mouth fragrant sugar. What do you reckon mouth fragrant sugar is? Here you go. Is it chewing gum? Yeah, it's chewing gum, isn't it? As opposed to 泡泡糖, is it? 泡泡糖. Bubble bubble. Bubble bubble sugar. 泡泡糖. All right. Bubble gum versus mouth fragrant sugar. Chewing gum. All right. Anyway, 他喜欢 Yeah, 嚼 in the sense of chew. 口香糖. Alright, we'll call it a video. I'm quite tired. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and chew on some chewing gum, and I will see you in subsequent videos. TTFN!